Hi, I'm Lisa Carrol. My company name is They Morley Associates, and you're watching Picture TV.
I must admit, walking in here, I did not expect to run into the man himself. With no introduction, let him introduce himself.
I am Jeffrey Kennis, founder and president of Enchanted Moments, which you see behind us. It's my pleasure to meet you. Thank you for searching me out. What could I possibly answer for you today?
Jeffrey, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I have to say, not just the parent adore you, but the children must love you. To come up with, put to have everybody comes together, bringing the finest toys. We're not talking about not just electronic, but also as manual, mobile as well. So now tell me, how did you come up with the concept?
Really, I can't take credit for it. It's what I consider to be a God-given talent, which I didn't know I possessed. But I have an eye for product. I was told this many years ago, and I didn't quite believe it because to me, it was just being a natural occurrence. But as time went on, I saw that I could pick out product that had potential before others could see it. And I was able to develop over the years many lines, some of which I manufacture myself, to become part of the Enchanted Moments family. And there are many individual companies that have become household names for children, not only in the United States, but worldwide. And we are the largest exhibitor at New York Toy Fair, as well as being the principal exhibitor here at New York Gift Show. We have also opened a 35,000 square foot showroom in Atlanta, which I'd like everybody is welcome to come and see, which has a sports bar, coffee bar, ice cream bar built in to create the hospitality necessary that the buyers feel comfortable and come in to see all that we have to offer.
Now, as president of a company and also dealing with so many vendors, what are some of the challenges that you have faced and how did you overcome this challenge?
There are many challenges that occur during the course of bringing a new manufacturer online. Fortunately, we know all of the ups and downs that occur in this business. And I instruct the manufacturers in the most intelligent manner, hopefully, to make sure that they're well capitalized, which is the biggest challenge. Because coming up with an idea is only part of it. Financing it is a very difficult objective to achieve. And we are there to assist in every way possible. And getting the right packaging, the right pricing, are all things that have to be considered to make for a successful introduction of a product. The first act is the easiest act. The hardest act is the second act. Many people have one idea, but to come up with another idea that's just as good to perpetuate the company to a higher success level is more difficult, and we're there to assist as well. And I could take you to many lines that you see behind me and give you each one's individual journey, because they all do have individual journeys. But you'd be shocked to see that what started with one product has turned into major companies.
Wow. That's amazing. Now, I have to ask you this. I know when it comes to the toys business, any business in general, you have the misinformation, and also you have the copycat, and also you have the counterfeit as well.
Sure.
Now, I mean, as I'm looking at your work, everything is very authentic, beautiful, craftily handmade. Now, how do you combat those who's trying to come into your circle, as far as with the beautiful work that you've been doing for many years?
Well, you're very kind to say all of these nice things, but again, it comes down to experience and instruction. And when a company has a product that is patentable, we recommend that they go and have it patented and explain to them that they'll have to defend that patent. In this industry, it's well known that there are many knockoffs, and also another way around that is having product licensed, because the licensors, such as Disney, to use an example everybody would be familiar with, is having the muscle behind you to protect your product creation, because they don't allow anyone to copy a Disney product without having the proper license. So that is the primary method in how to protect your product, as well as having the initial idea and filling the account pipeline so that any, as you say, copycats, which is a nice word for knockoffs, to get a foothold in that same account, because they already have something like it, and the accounts are very protective of the manufacturers because they were there first.
It's awesome. I mean, listen, if you didn't know something, now you know. Now, my next question is to you, it's like, when it comes to edit, because I'm sure you get several companies, a lot of companies coming to you, want to be in your circle. How do you edit yourself to say, okay, this is what I like, this is what I want, Like, I mean, I know you say you have the eyes is great, but at the same time, it's like, when you see so many things, it's like so many great things. How do you initiate, say, okay, this is the one that I feel that, can make it to the market, this is the one that I feel that, or even say the next thing?
Yeah, you see, it's an excellent question again. If there was a single answer to it, I certainly would give it to you, but the only real answer to this question is it comes down to your gut. You feel it upon sight. And there's no method to the madness, so to speak, because it's all natural. It's all organic to me. Always has been, and hopefully always will be. And again, there are many examples of products that Enchanted Moments saw ahead of everybody else. And once we bring it to market and there's success, everybody starts to pile in. That's the normal way of life. And so we are prepared for that and guided accordingly. And besides which, if I told you much more, I'd be giving away my trade secrets.
We definitely don't want to share that with the rest of the world. But now, my question is this to you, for someone who want to get into this business, what do you recommend? What do you suggest? As a maker or even a distributor in the aspect of the toy industry.
Well, hopefully Enchanted Moments' name is well known, and anybody with an idea should definitely come to New York Gift Show, which we're here at now, called New York Now, or Toy Fair, because in that way they will see what other people have done and what works. And we have a very good feel here at Enchanted Moments of what works. And we have many examples, which are the best teachers, really. When you can show somebody actual finished product and how and why it sells is the best that you can do. At the trade shows is where that all happens. Just like you're here, kindly enough interviewing me, it's the same thing as that. You saw what we've created, and you wanted to say hi. So hi.
Hello.
and the questions you're asking are really helpful to anyone who would prefer to find out the method for achieving success. And we're there to handhold and guide them every step of the way.
That is excellent. Another word, I'm gonna keep it simple for you. Show up. That's what you gotta do. If you are blessed to get up, show up. That's all it is. So you definitely have to show up. Once again, Mr. Jeffrey Kennis. I love his name. His name flows. It's like, Kennis, like candy.
Thank you very much. So thank you for your time, and thank you for searching me out and giving me the time to hopefully help others to, as you say, aptly, show up at the shows.
Now, one last trivia question.
Okay.
Now, what do you recommend the toy? I know you have a lot in mind for 2024.
There are only too numerous to go into, because virtually everything that we represent at Enchanted Moments is a viable bestseller for 2024. And if you followed me around for an hour to each line and I went over the fine points of them, you would probably agree, because wherever my eye goes, I see something that would interest you for sure, some of which you wouldn't know on sight, but as soon as it was explained, you would understand the genius behind it and why it will be a very strong item for 2024. As several examples, we have the piñatas that are non-violent piñatas, because parents do not want to have a child swinging a stick. So we have, as you can see behind you, and if you pan the camera around later or now, you will see one small example of it. But it's a blow-up balloon. You don't have to have helium. You tie it to the tree or to anything that you could tie to, and then you pull strings trying to release the candy beneath it. And I believe that will be one of the most successful 2024 items that will come to market.
I love that. So he's very thoughtful, not just thoughtful, but also creative at the same time. So that is great. Now, I did have one more question for you.
There's always one more question. I found that to be the case. Anytime anybody says, here's the last question, I say, no, it's not. And so true to form, it's not. So what is your next to last question?
I'm having so much fun with this interview right now. My mind just blown away. But
So what's the last question this time?
I don't even remember. So we're gonna wrap it up. Once again, thank you for watching. We are here today with Jeffrey Kennis from Enchanted Moment Incorporation. So again, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
This is Danielle Campbell. This is Glow Play, and you are watching Picture TV.
I'm Cassidy Smith with Unique Collective, and you are watching Picture TV.